So I guess that just died. Hold up. Ah! It's starting back up again, hopefully. Possibly. Please. Por favor! No live streaming. Is it back? It's loading. Hello? Ah, we're back. I think. Possibly. Yes, we're back. Okay. Okay, we're good. Hi. Welcome to the stream. So, it's called Monday Madness for a reason. We've got several things happening. Possibly. What are you doing in the background? No, go away. Go away. This one. This is what I wanted. I think I accidentally opened that when I was just clicking around trying to get everything to work again. Anyway, we're back here. If Space Engineers will come up. Thank you. Thank you. We are on the Faction War server, so if you don't want spoilers, well, just don't watch this stream, honestly. Which I know kind of sucks. But actually, I'm gonna be super busy this week. So, I'm going to hopefully have the rest of, Faction Wars that I have recorded, which I'm up to, I think, episode 7-ish? 7-ish, depending on how I split it. 7, 8. And then this entire stream is gonna go in it, but obviously cut up and, like, made all nice-like. So this is kind of like a live recording, almost. But it's also a Space Engineers build of the Nest/Roost/Skyne from Endless Sky. So, yeah. I can hear myself through my wireless earbuds. If Space Engineers is gonna work, that would be super. I'm gonna go get food probably in a minute. And we'll get this show on the road. Okay, Space Engineers, any day now. What are you doing? Go away. Let's see here. Feel free to say stuff in the chat. Okay. That's weird. Why is it... I have no idea what that said. Probably should have read that. But, not only are we doing some faction wars today, and we are also doing a Space Engineers build. We are also, potentially, I don't know, I couldn't get a hold of him/her, but we potentially will have a new member of Lucky Mining Co., which is gonna be awesome. I guess my game just crashed. It's fine. Quit asking. Unless this whole thing... I've had this game break on me a couple times, especially with the server. Not sure why. Oh, if it's doing... Oh, shoot. I had it happen one time. You guys might have actually seen this. I think it was that day. Episode 1. Well, that was like a weekend. That was like... Whoa, episode 1 was like almost a month ago. That's wild. Time flies when you're incredibly busy and have no time on your hands at all. Okay, I think the server just restarted. I think that's what the thing was. Okay. Okay. Because that's what it usually does when it's restarting the server. So anyway, we might be, seeing if, they're gonna work out their new... I'm not sure if they're new to Space Engineers, but that's fine. I was new, like, when I started on the Faction Wars server as well. So yeah. To fill anyone in, on what happens, honestly, there's not a whole lot of spoilery stuff that, now that I think about it, that I could really show. That is going to be shown. Because there's a lot of funny things that happen, and you'll be able to see the end product. But most of the big things that have gone down are more towards, like, things that happened that usually ended in chaos, but we usually fixed those chaoses as well. So I don't know. It'll be what it is. Oh, and I need to finish... Okay, so to put reference, in episode 6 or 7, depending on how I split it, we built a battle welder. I haven't actually finished that. So, as you're watching this, you may end up, noticing that, the battle welder isn't finished, and it'll just suddenly be finished. Well, no, it'll just be, part of this live stream will probably go in either 6 or 7, depending on how I split it. It could be less than that. The main reason behind, other than, I've been super busy the last few days, is I haven't, I want to put out good content, and I'm still learning stuff, so I'm actually figuring out how to make good, like, big proper edits, you know? But, hopefully, everything up to the point we are now should be released this week. Don't quote me on that, because knowing me, I'll end up not having that. Actually, no, it'll be out throughout the next 2 weeks. This week and next week, because I've got other things that are happening next week don't want to give any spoilers as to what that is, but it's cool. Trust me. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be good. I haven't got it entirely finished, though, so I don't want to promise anything, and then it just be like, oh yeah, we had to cancel that. So if you don't see something, I had a plan, and it didn't pan out. But if you don't see anything, I'll make sure that there's at least a couple episodes of Faction Wars that go up. Something like that. If Space Engineers could load, that'd be pretty good. Feel free to say stuff in the chat, by the way, because I need topics to talk about while we're waiting for this to load. What can I talk about? I haven't really got any questions from you guys. Like, I would do like, hey, question about this thing, but I haven't really gotten any of those. I was gonna make a Q&A, but like, I just wanted to jump right in. So, yeah. Thinking. There's the Meltan thing, but, that's pretty much old news at this point. I did a little video giving my opinion on that. That's a bit loud. Oh my, that's laggy audio. Well, I say usually, but, I have planned to cut any and all of that which you just saw out. So you will hopefully, unless I do another one of these, which, I mean, if this goes well, you guys like it, you guys want to see more of this, I can do live recordings of bits, and then just have other, I don't want to do everything live, because then why would you go and watch the actual video other than for the good edits? Like, there's no point. Because you've already seen it. Be a bit silly. Unless you really like my content that much, you want to see it again. Which if you do, thanks. I appreciate it. I was gonna do shiny hunting. Right off the bat, I might do some later. If we get done like super early, but I don't even think we're gonna finish it in this stream. I thought the Core Enforcer was gonna be an easy project, which to be fair, I didn't plan on it going nearly as big as it did. It just kind of did. Cause I was like, yeah, we'll build something small for fast patrol, and then it rapidly spiraled out of control. Oh right, I've seen that before. That's an enemy base. I think they killed me last time. I glitched out and died, so I'm gonna assume they killed me. But, we could take this, basically, I'm gonna call it the, Roost, just because that's my favorite of the names. No, actually, I know exactly what I'm gonna call this thing. It's gonna be the Lightbringer. Shout out to the Lightbringer from, Endless Sky, which, I mean, the ship is from Endless Sky. But, whoa, lag spike. Whoa, lag spike. You guys have definitely seen this. We still have sitting around that, jump drive that we used to get to the, first event that I missed. So yeah. These are some of the ships that Lucky's built. These aren't super covered in any of them. So, I mean, hey, they're here. We eventually build these. This looks kind of like the, fighter we built. It's not the same fighter. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's not the same one. However, I think it is heavily inspired by it. I'm not a huge fan of the wings, not gonna lie. Like, this is super blocky. It's chunkier. That's fine, though. Like, I would personally smoothen that out, but his ship, not mine. Mine, is gonna be more of a vulture droid-y look to it. Well, I'm more going towards the 349s from Endless Sky. It's gonna be a weird mix of it. I've got some ideas, but nothing super huge yet. Because quite honestly, we don't need another fighter. We should be good with the two we have. I'm not sure what he's named the other one though, but the other one I really like. I really like that other one over there. Two mixed signals. Yeah, this is the Battle Welder. Are you serious? Oh boy, if you don't. Anyway, we don't need that yet. We will in a minute though. Where am I? Orient myself. Right, here is the start of the, we started building this. This is the, Core Enforcer. You guys saw me build this on live stream. So yeah. For anyone who, honestly, not a whole lot has changed in the base. There's some ships that luckily aren't super around, other than the one that you guys just saw me come out of, that are new, quote unquote, but this is base. It goes into there. Don't want to go in there, because there's spoilers in there. I'm gonna try to be as spoiler-free as I can, but this is what we're gonna be messing with today. In fact, we'll just keep that landing gear there. But, first things first. Grind. What I'm gonna do with this, what I've decided I'm gonna do, I should say, is I'm going to... I'm gonna do it how they say that the, I think that's the roost. But they're like the hauler. So, in essence, this ship is gonna be basically a hauler type ship, but with connector ports. What am I doing? I don't know. This doesn't go here, though. That's for sure. Oh. Lag. Ah, dang it. I should have seen that coming. let's get in the cockpit. Bam. Okay. You know, I don't even like the direction that's facing. What if instead we go something like... Well, if I need a picture. I need a picture reference. Because I want to make this right, you know? It's gotta look good. Because the idea is this ship will be not super well armed in comparison to, like, the Core Enforcer or Bob. Which, by the way, amazing name for a ship. Bob the Mobile Base. I gotta give him props for Bob. Like, not that I wouldn't give him props for Bob, but, like, that's amazing. That is probably the greatest ship name I think I've ever heard. Ever. Just casually just naming it Bob. Yeah. Wait. Even better. Nah. This is, I just kind of want to make this cheap and quick. I mean, obviously, that's not cheap, so we're still gonna protect this thing pretty stinking well. But I'm not going to get super into the detailing of this ship. So I need that to go out 3, not just 2. Oh, it gives me a little bit of a passageway. Because this thing is going to be funky. Okay, reference guide. Because I think we got, if I remember correctly, the idea of the hauler was that the big cargo thing in the middle is detachable from the base. Which the hauler 2 is just 2 of them stuck together. They do that a lot in Endless Sky. Which is kind of an interesting concept. I just wish that there was an actual way to take a hauler 1 into a hauler 2 by that method. That would be super cool. You know what? We'll do this when the server's down. So for now, I just want to kind of slope this in, question mark. This is a really bad slope. I'm just throwing stuff down and calling it good. I'm probably going to end up changing almost all of this. It's fine. But, the main reason I decided to do this was because, we had a pretty big problem with, the miners. Like, we would go out on a big, long mining mission, but then we'd have to come home super early because we were out of space almost immediately. Why is that off center? Because that is the center. Huh? Is it like this or something? Yeah, it's like that side. So basically this area is going to be a hyper compact command area. Nope, yep, there's a restart. Okay, let's get a picture of this thing. Let's get the roost and less sky go. I like these Endless Sky to Space Engineers builds. I find them very fun to do. Because it's like my adaptation and take on an already super awesome ship. Okay. Okay. I see how that could work. For those of you who... Oh, it ate my cursor. Just look up Endless Sky, Endless Sky Roost. It's cool. I have another one. I need to finish the Bactrian. But what I'm thinking is, I'm going to, once Lucky's done with it, I'm going to take Bob, the mobile base, copy it, paste it into a world, and make it into a Bactrian, and, like, fit the Bactrian around it. Because I really like how he's laid it out on the inside. And I haven't flight tested it, but I like the ship. It's a good ship. But anyway. So yeah, I actually underestimated how big the front of the roost was. So actually, we've got a lot more space to play around with than I thought we had. So I'm thinking is behind the jump drive, I'm gonna put the med bay, and then like, I don't know, like a medium. No, they don't have mediums. Dang it! Why isn't there a medium cargo container for large grids? That makes no sense to me at all. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I lost my train of thought because I was irritated about the, lack of medium cargo containers. I guess I could do a large... Yeah, two larges. Two larges there, and then I can do 2x200s on each of them. The problem is, weapon-wise, there's going to be more weapons than there are in Endless. It's just how it's going to be. Because Endless is only... It's two-dimensional. So it doesn't have the problem of your ship can't shoot beneath itself if you put it all on top. So it's just going to have... It's not going to be the most accurate of... It's not going to be a perfect replica, is what I'm trying to say. Because if it was, it would be terrible at fighting. Because you get on one side of it, and it's just... You're kind of screwed. And also, Endless doesn't really go over the bottom, left, right, that. It's a 2D game, and you're trying to make something 3D out of a 2D thing. And still make it look good. So it's a bit up for my interpretation. But I like the idea of kind of bridging the two games together. And having it be like, for lack of a better term, like how Marvel has all their stuff in one universe, but they have multiple different things. So it's like, hey, remember this ship from Endless Sky? Oh yeah, it's also canon in my Space Engineers fleet. So it's almost like they're the same fleet, but if I were to make, like, lore about it, I would say, like, the Space Engineers game is, like... is the same me from Endless Sky, but, like, in the future. If that makes any sense. Post Civil War and that kind of stuff. I think the only non-Endless Sky inspired ship I've built in a Space Engineers build stream series thing, which I love doing this, by the way. It's so much fun. I realize that the basically first half hour of the stream has been nothing but me waiting for this to work. But what can you do? You can't do anything. That's why it's a what can you do. You guys get the idea. Whoa, slow. Okay, we're good. That's Bob. That's the floor. That's this. Where's the jump drive? And the engines. And the okay, it's just taking forever to load. We're good. So what I'm thinking is, because it goes actually quite narrow. it goes really narrow actually. So this is open. This is kind of open ended. Okay. I have space to play around with. Where am I facing? Oh. Oh, but I don't want to, oh, shoot. Okay, people that don't want spoilers for the next episode, like literally the next episode, coming out possibly tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow, Wednesday, one of those two. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, Wednesday. But, yeah. Also, side note, comment section. Or actually, wait, I think I named him. I can't remember what the name is, though. I'll know once I edit it, though. But, yeah. I built this guy. He's just a young lad. A young Jilly lad. Space engineer's not responding. Fun! Oh, we're good. It's just lag. What else is new? Whoa, wait, this isn't even, this is farther than that, because we built the RAD in that episode. So yeah, whoa. Okay, major spoilers for the future. I thought this wasn't like, I thought this was like next episode stuff, but this is like Friday stuff. Probably Friday. Sorry about this lag, it's just not having it today. SE not responding. Dang it. When your game doesn't respond. Again, sorry about this lag. It's like super bad. I don't know why, but SE is just being not the friendliest to me right now. Is that ore? that is most certainly not ore. I'm just clearing out part of this shelf just to give us some more room. Because it's gonna get quite pointier. So yeah. Okay. I need to get the modded blocks out too. Can confirm. Armor ramps mod. Let's do you instead of the 2x300s. Okay, let's get down to it. Give me the picture again. Bring forth the image. Actually, yeah, that'll really work out. Hold up. So we go like Actually, wait, it would make a lot more sense. Like that. Actually, I don't think it really matters. It doesn't matter at all, actually. Never mind, just kidding. So what I'm thinking is, we go out like this. Bam. So that's kind of a bit of the design. This is like the bigger area, and the big gun is gonna go here. Well, I say big gun, it's not a big gun. Like a big gun is just a... It's just a 2x300. I think. So then what I can do is I can go Hmm. Hmm. Cool.
Inventory full.
Okay. I also need in. Dang it. That would be really useful. I don't know why they don't have that. The drag and drop thing, like there is in creative, should be in survival as well. Like, you just have to have the amount of resources required to place all of them on you at that time. Or else it will just cancel it. Boink. And then, I'm trying to think if I want to put gravity on this thing, because I love me some gravity, just saying. So I'm probably gonna do that. Trying to think about how I want to lay this out, because I actually have a decent bit of space now that I know how much space, how big it actually is usually. I mean, it's still gonna be pretty small. Like, this is pretty much the entirety of the ship, and then there's just cargo behind it. Like, cargo container goes like here-ish. And then there's wings that come off. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And I've got to fit a lot of stuff on this area. You know what? I'm just gonna... That's gonna be off, I can already tell. Yep, I went too far. Too far. Wait a second, I actually want to end this light. Oh, I just realized this thing is gonna stop super slow. Yikes. That's actually kind of an issue. Wait, I can put some engines there. Because what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna stick I also gotta think about color scheme. I'll just do Free World's green. Cause that also is green's also the color of this faction as well. So it works for both of them. Let's go, I think it's this one? Yeah, this one. I'm thinking tier 3s. That way we've got really good stopping power. Up front here. Well, wait, let's go instead. Let's go 7 place. I can make designs. And then we just go regular block. There. And then we go... Where's my glass? What's this one? 2x3. This one. This is the one I want. But invert it. I need girders. What I'm doing is, I'm pretty much gonna get this all put up here. Actually, I should just go get the welder now. I keep wanting to call it a miner. I don't know what the deal is with me wanting to call my battle welder a miner, but I just keep calling it a miner. Right, that's the core enforcer. Which, side note, I said this in the, episode 6. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to keep that bit in, I'm saying it now on here in case I don't. This thing looks sick when it's being constructed. Like, just look at that. It's got, like, all these, like, bits, and they're, like, half constructed as well. But, like, it still looks cool. Like, it obviously looks incomplete. What I'm thinking about doing, actually, is running, is loading the cannons that are built. So somebody's like, oh yeah, that ship's not done. And then they get their face blown off by a 3x900. Oh, and I'm almost out of oxygen. Thing is, when you're building in this, you also have to worry about these things as well. And I'm in builder mode, where I'm just like, yeah, doodaloo, making this stuff. Like, at first I was really confused why the window wouldn't place. And I was like, oh, because it's survival, right? That's a thing. Because originally I was going to build this in creative, but then I was like, but I've got the jump drive already there. Because I didn't want to deconstruct the jump drive and potentially lose parts. Because I know the batteries lose parts, and I don't know if the jump drives do. And I didn't want to test that. That's not a theory I wanted to test. Production, I wanted inventory. I was right the first time. I need GUR. Come on, we gotta have girders. How do we not have girders? Okay. The base might have some. It's funny because we end up using Bob more than we do the actual base. Because Bob's got all of the mats. Oh. Oh. So apparently I gotta go. I will catch you guys next time. This is a really abrupt and strange ending. Sorry about that. We'll continue this. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna continue this, because it's both part of an episode of, Faction Wars and a stream build shenanigans scenario. What I was going for. But anyway, if you enjoyed, I gotta go. Like, subscribe, that kind of good stuff. We went up a sub, so whoever that new sub is, welcome to the crew.